Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to week 5 of the Halfway to Concord Crew presents NFL 2021 season Pick'ems. We are a little late to the party here. We're recording this on Saturday, so the Thursday night game has already been played, and I'm probably not going to force Drew to go to the effort of proving that we all had the Rams. But
We
there
picked
is
the Rams.
proof. We picked the Rams.
We
We all
picked the
three picked
Rams.
the Rams. Of course we did. I think all three of us have picked the Rams in every single game so
Just
far.
because the Rams are good right now.
Rams are pretty good, and we're all big
Yes,
Matt.
we have.
Matt.
I checked.
We're general Matt Stafford supporters. Some of us more than others.
And every Thursday night
Um,
game we've all been in agreement on, and we've always been correct.
Yeah, we're 5 of
Including
5 so
this
far
one.
on Thursday night games. So yeah, game 1 already taken care of. We all picked the Rams. Check. We all got that one. So the first game we're actually going to talk about is going to be an interesting one because it's two dog shit teams seeing who's less dog shit. We got the Jets taking on the Dirty Birds, Falcons, in Atlanta.
The Dirty Birds.
And I was back and forth on this one because the Jets did get a win, and the Falcons are without their two top receivers. Russell Gage and Calvin Ridley are both injured and won't be playing. But I don't think it's going to matter because the Jets got a fluke win over the Titans, and the Falcons. Cordarrelle Patterson is playing the best football he has ever played. So I'm going with the Falcons. That's my pick. Drew, what do you got?
I'm going to go Falcons because the Jets are doo-doo.
Yeah.
That's why.
Still?
The Falcons last week, I think they lost, but they still kind of proved that like Matt Ryan had some good highlights and stuff. He's proving that he's not cooked. So yeah, I just had to go Falcons. I think the Jets kind of lucked their way in, and this is the England game, I think, if I
This is
recall.
the London game, yeah.
So
Oh, they still do that.
Yeah.
so I don't know. The Jets are a good enough team to win, not in home, and with a bunch of mitigating factors, I think the
Yeah.
Falcons will beat them. Not by
Yeah.
much, but that they will.
Yeah. All right, next up we got a NFC North battle. We got the Detroit Lions, as our resident Detroit Lions fan walks away, taking
Close my
on
door.
the Minnesota Vikings. Two teams that have looked decent at times, but can't really get shit going. The Lions especially can't get anything going. And the Vikings, they beat. Who did they beat? Who did they beat? The Seahawks?
No, no, because I picked them.
Huh.
No, they did. They did.
Yeah,
Because we
pretty
all
sure they
picked the
beat the Seahawks.
Seahawks, and yeah, and
They got the
Vikings
upset. They
won.
lost some close ones to the Bengals and the Cards, and then kept it close against the Browns. And for that reason, I'm taking the Vikings to win this one, though I honestly hope the Lions win. Sil, what do you got?
Yeah, I think that the Vikings, they're a few bad calls and a fumble away from being undefeated. And they, as it stands, they're 1-3, but just goes to show that all their games have been very close so far.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lions have kept some games close, but I think the Vikings are a better, more complete team that's just gotten the short end of the stick a few too many times. So I'm taking the Vikings.
All right, Drew, what do you got?
Ooh.
You gonna back your boys, or you gonna go Vikings?
I actually think this might be the. So I said this last time, I believe, or the time before. I can't remember, but I was like, this will be the one that they get their first win, right? This one I think might actually genuinely be because both are they're in rough states. Obviously, Vikings have a win, but I mean, I don't know. I think they're both underperforming, obviously. So I'm gonna say this seems like a time for the Lions to get a win. So I'm gonna go Lions.
Sure. You got to back your boys on close ones. All right, next up, we got famous Jameis, who, by the way, didn't throw a pick. in the Giants game. Neither did Daniel Jones did not fumble the ball once in that game. Taysom Hill threw a pick. Saquon Barkley fumbled. John Ross fumbled, but Daniel Jones didn't fumble, and Jameis Winston didn't throw a pick. So our bet was a push. This time we got famous Jameis going into Washington to take on the Washington football team and Taylor Heineke trying to put some shit together. Washington won a close one. Saints lost a close one to the Giants. Despite that, I'm gonna go Saints here. I just think they're a slightly more complete team. I don't trust the Washington offense. And I think the Saints defense is solid. I think Alvin Kamara will go off pretty big despite Washington's good front seven. I think Washington's defense has been kind of underperforming this season so far. So I'm going Saints. Sil, what do you got?
Yeah, I really like Taylor Heineke, and I really like the Washington football team. Uh, but I think that the Saints are a little bit more consistent because for all the talent the Washington football team has, rarely does it translate into a competent football effort. Um, they kind of win ugly, I guess, when they do win, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going the Saints, but I could easily see either team winning this in a blowout or have it close or whatever. But yeah,
Sure.
Saints is my pick.
All right, Drew, what do you got?
I'm gonna have to agree. Saints. Just I feel like they seem like they're gonna be able to pull it through. I think.
All right.
Kind of just had to pick one.
Yeah.
So Saints.
There's a couple close games on this one in this
Mm-hmm.
week. Another potentially close game as Drew dies over there.
Sorry.
We got the Patriots fresh off of a missed field goal loss to the Buccaneers, taking on the Houston Texans in Houston. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Both these teams kind of suck, but the Patriots have held in there. I think they've lost by 1 point on two of their games now against the Buccaneers and the Dolphins. So some heartbreaking losses for the Patriots. Texans looked good at times, have looked pretty dog shit at other times. Did get shut out by the Bills. I think the Patriots are going to win this one. Um, yeah, not much else to say. Drew, what do you got?
Uh, I'm gonna say Patriots because even though they're doing bad, I feel like they have the potential for doing good, and the Texans don't at all.
Right.
So it's just at that point, it's just odds. So I'm gonna go Patriots.
Sure. So what do you got?
Until I see anything resembling the game of football coming from the Houston Texans, I can't pick them. I would take our backyard football team against the Texans almost.
I could
So
beat the Texans.
just off trends, I have to go. I'm just not going to think about it too hard and say the Patriots can definitely win this game.
All right. Yeah, so some locks early on. Next up, we got the Dolphins, who I liked a lot early on and who have completely fallen apart, taking on the Buccaneers, who won a squeaker in New England. Yeah, Buccaneers. So,
Yeah, Buccaneers. I was proved right that the Finns are not very sturdy. They lost to paper bag Wentz, and yeah. So I think they'll definitely lose to a much better, more complete team in the Buccaneers
Drew,
in the
what do you
Florida
got?
matchup.
Florida
Oh
matchup.
yeah, Buccaneers. They're just better.
Yep, just better.
It's
All
like
right,
a slogan.
next up, we got my Green Bay Packers without Jair Alexander, who just went on IR today, taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. And I don't think that's going to matter at all. Obviously, losing Jair hurts, but Eric Stokes is playing some great football right now. Um, yeah, our defense is never our strong suit anyway. Bengals are going to score on us when the clock hits zero. Aaron Rodgers will come out on top. Packers are the pick, of course. Still, what do you got?
Yeah, this will be a fun game to watch. I this will be a fun game to watch. You got some really good offenses. Joey Burrow really coming into form after breaking his back last season. Showing
Was
a
his
lot of
knee.
promise. Same difference. But yeah, I think the Packers have Aaron Rodgers, who's kind of like he's in like the Tom Brady tier of clutching out games, close
Right.
games, and
Right.
he's definitely what gives me the edge to say, yeah, the Packers are going to win this game in a lot of cases. So I can't believe I said that much nice about Aaron Rodgers. But the point is that Packers
Hey,
are going to beat the Bengals. If
real
we did,
recognize.
the Packers are definitely going to beat the Bengals. Sorry, what'd you say?
I said real recognize real. Drew, now it's your turn to talk good about the Packers.
Why wouldn't I? The Packers are going to
Hell yeah.
win because they're facing the Bengals.
There you said good. There you go.
I mean, the Bengals would be undefeated if Joe Burrow didn't like throw 8 picks to the Bears.
I know it's just the Packers are better, so
That's
I mean,
true.
yeah.
It's very true.
I think
I
highly
think
of
people are
these.
sleeping on the Bengals a bit, but
No,
the
Bengals
Packers
are
are still
good,
better.
but the Packers are better.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got. I actually scratched out the name, but I think it's the Broncos, taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers
That's
in
correct.
Pittsburgh. I initially picked the Broncos, and then I changed my mind. Uh, I'm actually going with the Steelers, and even though Ben Roethlisberger can't throw the ball 5 yards down the field, um, the Broncos are starting Drew Lock at quarterback with Teddy Bridgewater out with the concussion. And the Steelers' defense is better than the Broncos' defense. They're close. They're both good defenses, but I'll still take the Steelers on that one. I think TJ Watt's going to eat a little bit in this game. Minka Fitzpatrick is one of the best safeties in the game. And Najee Harris just has to average like 3.5 yards per carry, and the Steelers will win. So it'll be a close one. It'll be an ugly one. I'm definitely not going to watch this game. But I have the Steelers winning. Drew, what do you got?
I was looking through the Broncos' previous games.
Right.
I just have to mention I didn't. I don't. I guess I don't remember. But the Broncos beat the Jets. The Jets didn't score a single point. I find that
Yeah.
very funny. But
Yeah, Broncos were one of the 3 shutout victories so far
that
this season.
is very comedic to me. But I don't really know what to pick. I think I'm gonna go. Last week they both lost. I'd say I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Broncos.
All right.
The horse will win.
The horse will
my
win.
guess.
Sil, what do you got?
Yeah, speaking of the horse, as you brought up earlier, the Broncos are starting Horsecock Lock because because
ever say that
Bridgewater's out with a concussion. And you said that all the Steelers need to do is have Najee average 3.5. I don't know that the Steelers are smart enough to have Najee average 3.5. I don't trust Mike Tomlin enough
True.
to actually scheme for a back like Najee, as he's shown he's incapable of doing. So, and I hate the Steelers, and I know that Vic Fangio is a little bitch for crying about the Ravens styling on him, but I'm still gonna go with the Broncos. I think they have a better chance to win, and I want to pull for the Broncos because they have some players I like, and I fucking hate the Steelers.
It hurts me to pick the Steelers, but that was my pick.
50
You go with
bucks is
Broncos.
50 bucks. I gotta catch up
Hey,
somehow, he
hey,
says. I love
I'm
how
only
he
one
stopped
behind.
stopped
did it.
running
Rollers.
I don't have the. Did you update the score? I don't. You
uh
didn't update the.
oh,
What
did I
it
not
is.
send him into you?
No,
I apologize.
because normally I start the episode with a recap.
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh, he's molding over there.
I'm not molding.
All
I'm
right.
still only
That accounts for the Rams game.
right. I'm only one pick behind, so I'm not molding yet. Drew is slipping a little bit. He's
He's
five.
above 500. He's above
He's above
500.
500, but he's 5 picks behind me.
The percentage, am I still above 50%?
Oh
Yeah,
you're
That's
yeah,
all I
you're at
that's
care
what we're
about.
saying.
That's
You're
all
at
I care about.
57.
Yeah, it's my only concern.
All right. Anyway,
Goated.
yeah, I
Keep
got to
up the
catch
good
up.
work.
Next game, Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Carolina Panthers. Stephon Gilmore is not there yet. I think they said he'll be ready to start week 7. So,
What, are they
yeah, but
gonna have him reading the playbook?
um, I don't know. I don't know what the holdup is, but
I don't either. Richard Sherman played like a day after he was
yeah, but
signed.
Richard Sherman was a free agent, and Stephon
Wow.
Gilmore was a Patriot. They got traded, so
He can just wear the Patriots jersey. The jerseys are close enough.
they both start with P.
They're
Uh,
kind of blue.
yeah. Anyway, Panthers not yet with Stephon Gilmore, but definitely with one of the league's most surprisingly good defenses. Um, creating good pressure, solid secondary. They're stacking corners, especially now with J.C. Horn injured. I don't know when he'll be back. Um, but yeah, I don't trust Sam Darnold for shit. But the Eagles kind of suck. Can't win a game. They won one game. Haven't done much since. Got whooped by the Cowboys. Kept it close against the Chiefs for a little bit, and then the Chiefs ran away with it. But the Panthers are looking good, despite the easy schedule. Yeah, I'm taking the Panthers. Simple as that. Still, what do you got?
I have the Panthers as well. I didn't know Gilmore wasn't starting. I didn't bother to look because the Eagles love to lose games. They could have beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs are playing some absolutely dog ass football last week.
Right.
They could have beat the Cowboys because it's the Cowboys. The Eagles have the pieces there, um, and they've only been able to beat the Falcons. I know their schedule hasn't been the nicest to them, but I'm still not impressed that much by the Eagles. I think the Panthers are a more complete team. Panthers have a very good defense. Even without Gilmore, even with Horn hurt, their front seven is still pretty solid and under repped. And yeah, I mean the Eagles love to lose games. That's their thing. So I'm just gonna go Panthers and not lose much sleep about it.
All right, Drew, what do you got?
Panthers. They're doing better. It's pretty much as simple as that.
Yeah.
That's it, really. Yeah.
All right, there you go. Simple enough. Next up, we got the Tennessee Titans coming fresh off a loss to the New Jersey Jets, going in and taking on the Jaguars in what might be Urban Meyer's last game as an NFL head coach, which is awesome, and I love it. Um, yeah, even though the Titans got beat by a dog shit Jets team, I think the Jaguars are easily the worst team in football, and the Titans will be coming out with a little bit more fire. Their defense is still going to play like dog shit, but Derrick Henry's going to run all over the Jaguars. And Urban Meyer will be out of the league before week 7. Titans are my pick. Still, what do you got?
Yeah, I know the Titans just took to the Jets, and I know that the Titans are pretenders. Um, I know that their entire team is Derrick Henry. They have no defense. They have little in the way of translating their passing game to mean anything. It's just Derrick Henry over there. But all that aside, it is the Jaguars, coached by, or maybe not coached by Urban Meyer. Um, I think Trevor Lawrence will look really good in this game. He looked a lot better versus I think it was the Bengals last week.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like week 5 of a rookie QB, we don't really know how he's gonna pan out. But I hope he doesn't suck because I just don't want people to suck. And I like his hair. And yeah, Titans. Sorry, there's no real debate. It's the Titans. You have to pick
Right.
Titans.
Drew, what you got?
Titans.
Titans.
Yeah.
Titans. Smart man.
Not a hard pick.
Not a hard pick at all. Next up, a very hard pick. One I deliberated over more than any other game this week. We got the Cleveland Browns taking on the Los Angeles
I knew that would
Chargers.
be the hard pick.
It was very, very difficult.
It is.
I love the Chargers. The Chargers are my favorite AFC team. Jay Herbo is a fucking stud. Keenan Allen is one of the best wide receivers in the game. Derwin James is fucking insane, and he's it's just a massive help to the Chargers defense that he's back and healthy this year. Their O-line is playing great. They beat the Chiefs, which is awesome. And I'm definitely bolt up for the rest of the season. But in this game, I have the Browns. It was hard to pick, but I think the Browns. I think their defense is slightly better. Anyway, so yeah, I got the Browns. I just think they'll play better this game. I got a feeling. Sil, what do you got?
Baker Mayfield has looked like dog shit. The Chargers have been on the up. Um, the Browns kind of barely won against the Vikings, who aren't as good as the LA Chargers. So I'm gonna take the LA Chargers at home, even though there will be more Browns fans than Chargers fans there. Love
Mhm.
Jay Herbo, love their defense. Um, and Baker, so he kind of got a pseudo injury, like he got hurt, but he's not bad enough to bench. It's not bad enough to bench, and you
Right.
can see that he's been playing pretty weak. Even in the Chicago game, even in the Minnesota game, like he's not looking 100%.
Right.
So I'll take the Chargers, a competent, complete team, to capitalize on this and win.
Sure. All right, Drew, what do you got? Break the tie.
I'm gonna go Browns.
Hell yeah.
They have one loss and it's against the Chiefs, which is an understandable loss. So I just think they're gonna perform better. The Chargers, I think they played more casual teams. Is a good way to phrase it. If I look through here,
They
real quick.
beat the Chiefs.
They did beat
They
the
did
Chiefs,
beat the Chiefs, but
but they also lost to the Cowboys, barely beat Washington.
that's what I saw. Yeah, I saw the Cowboys lost, and I was like, I don't know. So I'm gonna have to go. Browns.
Barely beating Washington was week 1.
Hey, if we
Losing
start
to
getting
the
back
Chiefs
into
was
it,
week 1.
the Green Bay lost to
Anything
the
can
Saints week
happen.
1.
That's
Yeah.
what makes this all so fun.
The
That
gears,
anything can happen.
the gears were they're starting to turn again. That's what it was.
Hey, the NFL is a week by week league. No one knows what's gonna happen. All right,
Except me.
next up. Haha, funny. Next up, we got the Chicago Bears going in
Oh my
I
God,
I'm
bro.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. That's disrespectful.
to Las Vegas, Allegiant Stadium, to take on the Raiders. The Raiders. Yeah, Raiders are gonna win. I mean, Bears are doo-doo ass. Raiders win. Still, what do you got?
The Raiders aren't very good. Um, the Raiders are overhyped. The Raiders have been squeaking
I
out
agree with
wins
their overhyped.
in overtime. The Raiders are going to fall off and start losing games. As we get
Next week.
into the midst of the season. That said, they will probably win this game. However, there's not a 0% chance we win like there was when we played the Browns, which was the only time I've picked against my dear Chicago Bears. So I'm riding with the Bears. We got a new running back. Forgot his name, but new scheme fit, maybe change of scenery is what he needed. I would feel much better about this pick if Monty was still there, but he got hurt because we are using him as a crutch to win games because our offense is not much without him, kind of like the Titans. And but I mean, I think the Raiders' defense is dog shit enough that maybe we could squeak in some scores, and I think that our defense is competent enough to stop the Raiders. But Henry Ruggs does haunt my dreams. So
Who y'all gonna put on
I'm
Ruggs
thinking
and
the
Waller?
Bears. Deep
Jalen
safeties.
Johnson can only
Deep
play one.
safeties. Deep
Oh,
safeties.
you mean the deep safeties who let Cooper Cup run right by them?
Those are the ones.
All right, cool. Drew, what do you got?
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to go Raiders.
You don't have to apologize to me, but your record will be sorely hurting come tomorrow.
We'll see, won't we? The
We
Raiders
will.
have one loss. It's against, correct me if I'm wrong. I did quick skim, but the one loss against the Chargers, which is
They have two
understand.
actually. They
Two?
lost to the Bears.
That's you. I almost felt stupid for a second there. And
You're
so
the one in the Bears hat, so no need to feel stupid.
the roast is a savage. But yeah, no, I just think that they're doing really good, and the Bears could be
Their
doing
luck
better.
has
So.
to turn. It's Vegas, dude.
I mean, yeah, but will it happen this game? I don't think so.
Bear down.
All right. Uh,
Adrian be like, I can't believe I let them on the show.
no, it's funny. It's good content. People can laugh at you with me.
All right. I mean, they won't be laughing this time tomorrow.
All right. 49ers, Cardinals. The Cardinals, they're undefeated. Niners are, yeah. Couldn't stop Aaron Rodgers with 37 seconds on the clock. Lost to the Seahawks. I don't know if Jimmy G's playing or if Trey Lance is playing. I think Jimmy G got injured, so I think Lance is playing, which I think increases their chance of victory. But the Cardinals are just playing good football. They knocked off the Rams. I think the Cardinals are going to continue to be good and extend that record, that undefeated streak, to 5-0. Drew, what do you got?
I don't want the Cardinals to win. I don't like them. I don't like how they're doing good.
Okay.
And I don't like that they defeated the Rams and made them not undefeated anymore. I don't like that. But I think they're going to do better than the 49ers, and I think they're going to get another dub. So, Cardinals.
So,
I have to take the Cardinals here because they have a better percentage chance of winning the game, just realistically.
you just picked the Bears.
But
Let it sit for at least a minute.
Okay,
Come on.
okay. All right.
okay,
All right.
I'm taking the Cardinals.
We got
I'm taking the
Giants and
Cardinals.
Cowboys.
Who? Oh,
Done.
Giants and Cowboys?
Giants and Cowboys.
Okay.
I'm picking the Cowboys. Giants suck. Drew, what do you got?
Cowboys, Giants suck.
I'm picking the Cowboys. The Giants suck.
All right.
Would you look at that?
We got the Bills taking on the Chiefs.
Speed run.
Sunday Night Football. Everything's going to shit this episode. I'm ready to end it. I'm picking the Chiefs. Bills are great. Obviously, they have 2 shutout victories. And the Chiefs are looking very, very vulnerable. Very un-Chiefs-like. I think it's time for Andy Reid to actually look at the playbook. I think he's going to start doing that this week. So I got the Chiefs actually starting to look like the Chiefs again and winning Sunday Night Football against the Bills. Still, what do you got?
Yeah, this is definitely a trap game. The Bills have been crushing everyone, and the Chiefs have been squeaking by and losing to not as good, not as talented teams. Everything is set up to make you think that the Bills will succeed, but the Chiefs will pull through.
Right.
If I've learned anything about getting gotten by this league, go Chiefs.
Drew, what do you got?
I want to agree, but I think the Bills are going to do it. I think the Chiefs are they're being a little shaky, and I think the Bills are more solid, so I'm going to go Bills.
All right. Finally, last game of the week. We got Monday Night Football,
What a game.
and we have
Baltimore
Carson Wentz
Colts,
and the Colts taking on.
Indianapolis Ravens.
If you wanted to do throwbacks, you could have said the Baltimore Colts versus the Cleveland Browns.
I forgot where the Ravens came from.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, they're taking on the Ravens. Everybody at once now. Everybody together. 3, 2, 1. Ravens.
Ravens.
Suck. Ravens will win. Oh, Ravens. Okay,
Yeah, all right. Ravens.
we forgot the Colts suck in there, but yeah, Ravens.
All right.
Sure.
Thanks for watching. I'm having a stroke, so I'm gonna just leave.
Slowly degraded throughout this.
He's just falling. There he goes.
Goodbye.
He's
Deuces.
gone. He's gone. Where'd he go?